Welcome to this week's Bushel Up. Brandon here at our Aurora field, and I know I've definitely got the itch to plant, and I know a lot of you looking at maybe starting up in the next week, 10 days. And we focus a lot on soil temperatures, and we put out a soil temp report every day along with a 10-day GDU forecast. So I want to walk you through that real quick. So first thing we got to look at is our soil temperatures. We want soil temperatures of 50 degrees. Ideally, we want that seed when we plant it to be in 50 degree soil temperatures or warmer for the first 48 to 72 hours. And the reason why is that seed is going to imbibe or absorb moisture or water from the soil, and we want that to be warm. If it's cold, we can get a chilling effect and really mess up our emergence. So that's primarily number one, is we look at soil temps first. And right now I'm looking down here and we're at 38.4 degrees. Yesterday morning we were at 40. These cold nights are still getting us. We want to take our soil temperatures at 9 a.m. in the morning. Typically that's when they'll be the coolest, so that's kind of our worst case scenario. They may warm up 10 to 12 degrees during the day depending on your soil and your residue, but really if it gets cold at night and we drive those soil temps down, that's what's going to affect the seed. So be careful about pulling a soil temperature halfway through the day. We always pull it at 9 a.m. That's kind of the standard, and at 4 inches deep. Again, the shallower, you'll see more fluctuation. You might get a little bit of a warm up faster, but that seed's going to be at 2.5 inches roughly. So we go for that 4-inch depth. So really important. Grab yourself a thermometer, handy tool. I pull mine out a couple times. Your conditions are going to vary depending on if you're no-till, if you've tilled, if you're on old soybean ground versus corn ground, sand versus clay. So that's why it's important. Even though we put out a report, you need to know your own fields and gather your own data. Ours is just a guideline taken from Mesonet stations, so they're consistent. But from one grower to the next, one field to the next, we can see a 5 to 7 degree variance. So be aware of that. Then we talk about GDUs. We like to see corn out of the ground within 10 days. Reason for that is the longer it's in the ground, the more time we have for disease, insects, and everything else to go wrong. So we don't want it to spend any longer in the ground than it has to. We know last year when we were planting a little later, we got that nice warm up in May, around that May 6th to 10th. We were getting corn out of the ground in 7 days. I love that. That's when we see our best, most uniform stands. So be aware of that. We put that 10-day forecast out there. Right now we're showing about 80 GDUs in the next 10 days, which means it's very unlikely that corn's going to get out of the ground in 10 days or less. Again, we use about 120 GDUs, 110 to 120 as a rule of thumb. But if you plant deeper, more residue cover, so forth, those will all increase the GDUs it takes to get out of the ground. If you have bare ground, you plant a little shallower, you don't have the residue cover, lighter soils, you may see corn come out in 85 to 90 GDUs. So there can be a 40-50 GDU window there. Be aware of that. Again, everybody's different. You know, strip till, no-till, conventional till, all will yield different results as far as speed of corn out of the ground. But keep that in mind. I know we're all anxious to go, but we still have some cold nights. We don't have that 120 GDUs in the forecast. So, you know, right now we're putting the brakes on planting any of our high yielding ground. We may stick a little bit of soybeans in, may hit some marginal ground, some dry land, just to get the planter tuned up. But we still look like we're a good 7 to 10 days away from getting real excited here. Have any questions, reach out to your agronomist, your local sales rep. If you'd like to be added to our GDU report, comes out every morning about 9:30. GDUs and soil temps, just to keep you informed. Any questions, please reach out. Thanks.